Hey everyone, welcome back to 5-Minute Eats, and we are on the last and final day of mac and cheese week here on 5-Minute Eats.
This has not gone the way we planned it because this has been, because look, I don't really care for mac and cheese. You do, and I feel like I've been way more forgiving than you, yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that tracks then because I like mac and cheese more, so I have to be a little bit more...
Your standards are very high.
Yes, my standards are high. So with that being said, at the end of this video, we're going to tell you which was our favorite and least favorite of the week, which will be a hard task. But today, to kick this off into the finale, we have the Stouffer's macaroni and cheese freshly made pasta in a real cheddar cheese sauce. This is a 12-ounce tray of it for $3.27, making it 27 cents per ounce.
So that's a good price, you know?
It is, middle of the road.
Middle of the road, exactly. Now, if you guys have seen our previous frozen theme weeks, Stouffer's, a lot of the time, majority of the time, they bring it. They do a good job. There's been a few times where not so good, but otherwise, Stouffer's is a pretty good brand, man.
Yeah.
Like, now taking a look at this thing looks very cheesy. There's a lot there.
Yep.
So for $3, you're getting your money's worth.
I would say it looks pretty similar to what's on the cover.
Yes, exactly. Now, smells, you know, decent. And guys, if you're new to our channel, basically, we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it. Doesn't sound,
I didn't say
you didn't
nothing.
say anything,
I
so...
didn't say nothing. I feel like it smelled kind of just like macaroni and not so much cheese.
Let's go for it.
If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back. Our rating system. Thumbs up, right again. Thumbs down, we will not. So for me, this is a thumbs up. This is what you would expect from mac and cheese. Is it as good as Kraft mac and cheese? I would say not as creamy as I was hoping for it to be, but it gets the job done. There's plenty of mac and cheese in this thing. I did have one problem with this, which was my first bite, it was hard. The macaroni was hard, which really sucked. I had to spit it out. The rest of them, I didn't have any issues with it, so you might want to play with the cook time on it. Other than that, it's your run-of-the-mill mac and cheese. Wish it was a little bit more creamy, but it's not a deal breaker. I think this is a good product. Thumbs up.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending us super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content. All right. For me, this one is going to be a thumbs up unenthusiastically. I think that this is a solid option. I could have it again and be pretty good with eating it. I wouldn't eat it often. It would be more of like a super convenience type of thing. Like if I really needed to just like eat quick and I wanted mac and cheese, I could do this. I think that overall, number one, this one also did not have a very strong pasta flavor, which I enjoyed. There were only two this week that did not have very like front seat drivers in the macaroni department. Like it didn't really taste like anything, which is good because I want the cheese to like take the dominant role, and it did. I think the thing holding me back from having it be an enthusiastic thumbs up is the fact that the cheese seemed a little on the bitter side to me. Did you notice that or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish it was a little bit more maybe like mild or just not quite so bitter, because even the back of my tongue right now, it's kind of lingering there. I didn't love that part, but it wasn't terrible because there was a lot of creaminess in here and I liked that. I do wish that there was more, and I think that maybe having a little bit more of the cream to cheese ratio might have helped that out a little bit too, the bitterness, but overall, this is not a bad product. I could definitely eat it again and mostly enjoy it.
All right, guys, now the week is up. We got to decide which one was our least favorite of the week and which one was our favorite. So we're going to start off with our least favorite. So for me, my least favorite, that was an easy one. That was the home bake. That one said it was going to be gooey, and it was very expensive. It comes in a fancy tray, and it's the new kid on the block from Kraft mac and cheese. The guys who popularized it. You know, when you think of mac and cheese, you think of Kraft mac and cheese. And Kraft came out with home bake, a new brand of theirs, and everything about it sounds good until you actually try it. It was really just pitiful. It was pitiful. So for me, that was my least favorite. What about you?
Alrighty, for me, my least favorite has got to be the one that I had the most vile response to. It is the lean cuisine. That thing I did not like. I would never eat it again. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. It was just wrong on every count. It was gritty and grainy and gloopy and gluey and just gross. I didn't like it at all.
Wow, oh wow, because for me, my favorite of the week was the lean cuisine.
No.
I thought that was really good.
How can you say that lean cuisine is better than the Stouffer's?
Without a doubt, man.
Without a doubt?
Yeah. I think that sauce in the lean cuisine was really good. It was just like very flavorful. I thought that one had a lot of sauce in it. It was saucy, and it was different. Now, I think it's easy for me to say that because, you know, like I'm not a big fan of mac and cheese. So I needed to be like having a twist to it, you know? Something different about it. For me, that was a good mac and cheese. Now, just for the record, I would buy that again, but I'm not like someone that looks for this kind of stuff because I don't really care for mac and cheese. So take that for what it is. What about you?
Well, clearly my favorite of the week is going to have to be the Stouffer's because it is the only one that managed to eke out a thumbs up. And even that was not a super enthusiastic thumbs up. This was a solid frozen option, the best of the frozen options that we had this week. And it wasn't bad. I think with that being said though, we would be remiss to not mention the best mac and cheese on the market, which is the Bear Creek creamy cheddar pasta thing. That stuff, if you have the 20 minutes to make it. That's the name of it.
The Bear Creek creamy pasta thing.
Yes, exactly. I can never remember if it's creamy pasta or if it's cheddar pasta or if it's creamy cheddar pasta.
Yeah, I can't remember it either, but it comes in like a bag.
Yes. If you can
like
find
a pouch?
that, yes. And you know what? They have it at Big Lots. They have it at Walmart and Target sometimes. It's like you gotta search for it, but that stuff is worth it way more than any of these.
You won't have to search for it because we're gonna put it in our description, and what you can do is click on our Amazon link and it'll take you to it. So that way you can try the Bear Creek mac and cheese pasta thing. And this concludes our theme week. If you guys like what we're doing here, there's 3 ways you can support us. Number 1, just like I said, use our Amazon link. When you click on our Amazon link, if you buy something within 24 hours, we get a small commission. Like we always say, 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1. Another way you can help us is very simple. Super thanks. If you want to send us some money, $10, $50, $50,000, it doesn't really matter. We'll take it. We have no shame. Otherwise, a very simple thing. It's not going to cost you anything, and that is giving us a freaking like. When you give us a like, what it does is help us rise in the search results. So, like I said, it doesn't cost you anything. Give us a freaking like. But in the meantime, if you like what we're doing here, stay tuned for a new theme next week. Bye.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.